Good evening, Graham Rawlins with our midweek edition of News Geelong. The football and netball Geelong organisation continues to grow. At the halfway mark of another successful season, we speak with CEO Lee Hartman. Yet another international award for Geelong to celebrate as active in the parks, and its unique collaboration across organisations has proved to be really positive for the community. From the world of Geelong sport, Mitch Scoop Cleary has the latest sports news, while from the weather world we'll bring you the Geelong and Surf Coast area weather forecast expected over the next 6 days. The City of Greater Geelong continues to provide a series of top children's and parents programs during the forthcoming term school holidays. Meryl Friend reports.
Well, the school holidays are almost upon us and lots of mums and dads will be looking for some great entertainment for their children. The City of Greater Geelong and Central Geelong have plenty of programs running, lots of free activities, hula hoop lessons and icing cakes and many different activities. And we're able to speak with our Mayor, Councillor John Mitchell. School holidays are just about upon us with our Mayor, Councillor John Mitchell, telling us all about the great events that are quite cheap to keep the kids amused these holidays.
Yeah, I certainly have, Meryl. As you can see, I have a very extensive list of things to do. Fano, did you get that? I did. You did? OK, so we've got, obviously, our pools are very important at school holidays and our holiday time. You know, there's a lot of people that do visit them, and we have, you know, the Leisure Link Aquatic Centre, Splashdown, Norlane Water World. We have them down at pool down at the Ballerine. You know, we've got a lot of varied programs that are very cheap and some that are free. So, you know, that's always great. Then you can wander off to the potato shed for the Jack and the Beanstalk Day. I think it's at the potato shed, and I'll just check my notes right here and now. We've got obviously the Central Geelong School Holiday Program, and I was actually in at the Wool Museum there the other day, and I saw some very interesting happenings going on there with some witches and warlocks and the like. So you know, so there's a number of different things that go on there, but those programs change as the school holidays come on. And one shouldn't forget, you know, the great play centres that we have in Geelong. You know, we've got one in Eastern Gardens for all abilities play, you know, so that any young children can go there. There's it's an active park, which a lot of sounds, a lot of noises and a lot of great play equipment. And then we've got the skate, well, it's not a skate park, it's the activity centre down there on the waterfront as well. So for young people to go along and enjoy. So, you know, in the Geelong region, there's a lot of things to do in our schools program. So I just check the website, check the city pages in the Geelong Advertiser and the Independent and the Geelong News and the like, the Echo. And, you know, there's plenty of things to do. So school holiday time, mums and dads, you know, sometimes it becomes challenging, but there are a lot of things and a lot of free activities in Geelong for you to get out and do.
For the City of Greater Geelong, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you to Meryl and our Mayor, John Mitchell. With 11,500 participants every weekend in local football and netball Geelong games, the administration and governing body of Football and Netball Geelong has a big role to play in the region's recreation. News Geelong spoke with CEO Lee Hartman at the halfway mark of the local season. CEO of Football and Netball Geelong, Lee Hartman, joins us. Lee, halfway mark of the season and some very progressive steps taken forward.
Yeah, it's been a great season so far. It's hard to believe we're halfway through already, but some good competitions going on, and with our new under-18 Colts competition, it's also worked out well so far. So far, so good. Looking forward to the finals in another couple of months' time.
You mentioned the Colts. Maybe explain that competition to our viewers, please.
Yeah, well, we changed the Colts from under-18s to under-18.5 competition this year, and we got the Geelong Football League, Ballerine Football League and Geelong and District Football League under-18s combined, and worked it on a grading system similar to our under-14 and under-16 structure. We found that the results over the past sort of 4 to 5 years were blowing out. 2 in every 3 games were 10 goals or more, and there were several teams that only had 14 or 15 players because of the results. So we've graded the competition. The average margins come down from about 68 points to about 18 or 20 points, so that's been great for the competition, and those clubs that were struggling for numbers now have numbers in their mid-20s, so it's fantastic.
And we've just recently concluded interleague campaigns for both the Geelong Football League and the Ballerine Football League and respective netball areas. Won 6 out of 6. First of all, let's look at Geelong Football League against Ballarat. A pleasing result, putting us in number 2 rankings on the VCFL.
Yeah, great effort by the boys to go up to Ballarat and knock them off after losing a couple of years ago. So next year, Golden Valley, 1 versus 2, it'll be a big match, and we'll get everyone on board and hopefully take out the title for next year. And the Ballerine boys, they hadn't won for 5 years and they hadn't played at home for 5 years, so to play at home and win by 20 goals was a fantastic effort, and congratulations must go to clubs and the players for the commitment.
And Johnny Fitzgerald coming back coaching the Ballerine Football League, and of course the 2 netball sides also winning, which rounded out the 6 from 6.
Yeah, Fitzy was great. He got the clubs in early, the presidents and the coaches, and laid down what he expected of them, and they all jumped on board early, so he had full commitment. Going forward, whether he'll coach or someone else will now take up those reins, we'll wait and see. And netball was fantastic. GFL netball, obviously one of the, they are the reigning state champions, and proved that again up in Ballarat.
It always continues to come week after week with new different events, and coming up soon we have the EJ Whitten rivalry round, which has started off by a big EJ Whitten dinner that we've held annually here in Geelong for about the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's fantastic to be involved with the Whitten Foundation. Obviously, men's health and prostate cancer is something that we can get awareness out to all our members, and to have that function every year. We've raised over $65,000 in the 3 years for the foundation, and we've got a big night planned this year as well on the 16th of July out at the Sphinx, and tickets still available. We've got a great lineup. We've got Geelong footballers, and Ian Cover and Billy Brown was host of the night, as well as some comedians, so it's a great night out, so we hope to get along. And then the game itself on the 21st of July, the Heritage Round. A lot of clubs wearing old Heritage jumpers and having reunions and the like, so it's a good weekend.
And for people who may be interested, tickets available here at Football Geelong?
Yes, they are. Yes.
And through the website www.footballgeelong.com.au?
Yes, but if they contact the office, they can get all the details, and it is on the website.
And the second half of the season with finals reviews coming up, of course, Cardinia Park looks well and truly at this stage at least grand final and early finals, but maybe not all the finals, depend upon the Geelong draw.
Yes, for football this year, yeah, the first round will definitely be Geelong West, and then the final 3 rounds of the finals will be at Cardinia Park.
And Ballerine Football League out for expressions of interest at the present time?
Yeah, the clubs will tender. That closes in a couple of weeks' time. We'll see where we go. Spring Creek and Torquay aren't available this year due to renovations, so one of the other clubs will get a chance to host it, and I'm sure they'll put on a good show.
Thank you, Lee. As we go to a break on this midweek edition of News Geelong, don't forget you can Twitter us on our Twitter account @NewsGeelong31 with your thoughts and comments. And now also on Facebook, www.facebook.com/NewsGeelong31. We'll return with more news after this.